We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Night Terrors issue 4. This is the final part of the mini-series. Just kidding, there's an end cap book that has nothing to do with the numbering sequence. They just wanted to make another number 1 so they could trick people into buying it. This is written by Joshua Williamson, art by Giuseppe Camuncoli, Stefano, Nesi, and Casper, Wijngaard. Colors by Frank Martain and Casper, Wijngaard. Lettered by Troy Peteri. Edited by Ben Abernathy. Covers by Ivan Reis, Danny Miki, and Brad Anderson. I like the cover, it's pretty good. It does kind of relate to what's going on because Deadman does play a central part in this, as do Wesley Dodds and Batman. So Deadman is still inside of Batman, and Robin, of course, is little Gary Sue, so he's tagging along, and Wesley Dodds is there in his gross undead form trying to help out. Now Robin has a little bit of a scare, and Deadman has to see some of his own nightmares as he makes his way to where Insomnia is sleeping. Now we do find out why Insomnia is the way he is and why he blames the Justice League, and it's a really selfish reason. And the art style is significantly different for that sequence because it takes place in Insomnia's head, and the art is incredibly jarringly different, and not in a good way. I think it's a vastly inferior art style that is really more like an image book with some over-the-top facial features that don't really match up. Also, the positioning of the bodies looks a little weird too, but it looks like Deadman may have made an error in judgment when he went to Arkham, and now it is set up for the conclusion, which is in Night's Terror, Night's End. Even though this is the miniseries, they again have to trick you into buying these Alpha and Omega books instead of just making it a 6-issue miniseries. There's some fairly mature stuff in this book that's probably going to be a little bit too much for younger readers, but I would say it's okay for teens and up. The story was okay, I didn't have a problem with that, but like I said, some of the art is a bit weak, and the little end cap things where Deadman is sitting around talking to the audience are really annoying. I don't know why they started doing this in comics. It's become a big trend to break the fourth wall, and we've seen it done for several years now. It used to be restricted to the goofy characters or characters like Deadpool that were kind of silly, and now they do it all the time with these little introductory things, and it's really annoying. It breaks the sense of the story, and I get what they're going for, it just doesn't really work for the story that they're doing, and it rarely ever is done well. So overall, I thought the issue was pretty good. It's just some of the art is pretty weak. About halfway through the book, it really kind of turns into this slightly inferior art style that is really badly done. So it's a bit of a mixed bag, but I will recommend it because I thought the core story was pretty good, but it's really not worth the cover price. This is going to be one of those miniseries like Days of Vengeance or Millennium that you can pull out of a discount bin and read it for significantly cheaper in like a year or two. It's still a pretty fun miniseries. It's just not going to be a sought after collector's item. You should be able to find it relatively cheap, but I thought it was worth a read. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.